Hi everyone. In this tutorial, we will talk about the primary key, unique key, and foreign key, and what's these keys and how they are using. I'm gonna show you guys how you guys gonna create them and how they are useful for us. First, the primary key constraint uniquely identified each record in a table, and primary keys must contain unique records. It doesn't allow any duplicate records and cannot contain null values. A table can have only one primary key, and in the table, this primary key can consist of a single or multiple columns. For the unique key, a unique key constraint ensures that all the values in a column are different, so they are unique, and both the unique and primary key constraint provide a guarantee for uniqueness for a column or set of the columns. Uh, Another fact of the unique key that it does allow one null value. We know that the primary key doesn't allow any null values, while a unique key it does allow just only one null value. And in foreign key is a key used to link two tables. A foreign key is a field like a field in one table that refer to the primary key in another table. The table that containing the foreign key is called the child table, and the table that contain primary key, it's called parent table. I'm going to show you guys how to create these keys. It's either from the beginning, whenever you start to create a table, you can create these keys, or after you have already, like for example, you already have a tables and you want to add to these tables your keys. So let's start here. I'm going to show you first the how you are create them during the creation of the table. I'm going to say here create a table. I'm going to say name it order underscore items. First, I'm going to say order ID int and order name vaca 255 and let's say order price int, or we can say var car just in case if we want to add like as dollars to my price field. Here where I want like I have like if I were or if I want to add any constraints or primary key, the constraints and prime and the keys, they are different meanings to the say different names to the same meaning. Here I'm gonna say add constraint. I'm gonna call it pk underscore. I'm gonna say like yeah pk underscore order here where I name it as a primary key, or if I want like a unique key if I want to. And you have to name the column, what column you would like to add your primary key to. It's always, remember to add the column that it's a unique, like, anything that's having a unique column that's not a name. Maybe it's duplicate the name we have. Maybe orders, they have the same name, duplicate names, price, but the order ID is the one that's not duplicatable. And here we can say this one made it as a null, the same thing. Here now I will create my table. It's successfully created. I'm gonna refresh my tables. Here, my order items, and this is my primary key with gold key right here on the order ID. And okay, this is how we are creating the primary key from the beginning. Whenever I start to create a table, the same thing if I want to create a unique, simply just say here unique without key. Unique, that's it. But let's say I'm gonna choose this. But I have to create another table. But this is how you are create a unique key. Now I would like, let me go to, in case if I already have a column, I'm gonna choose those two columns. I'm gonna here say alter table student. Okay, let me see what I have here. I'm gonna choose student ID as my primary key. Add constraint pk underscore student. This is my primary key on the column called student ID. All right, now simply I can add my primary key to this table. I'm gonna refresh here. Here we go. This is my primary key. It's added to student table. If I go here, I'm gonna find it right here. I'm gonna add a foreign key to this table, which is referenced to the primary key in the student table. Here is my columns, but you have to make sure that you have the same column, or at least even if a different column, but has the same data as the data that is in the parent table. Here I'm going to say alter table. This is a little bit tricky when you start to create a foreign key, because you have to reference it to the a primary key. So I'm going to say here alter table, a little bit go down, add constraint. We're going to call it fk underscore. Here is soccer name. Always mention your table with your key so you will know uh, this key it's related to which table. So this is a soccer name or soccer team. Soccer team, and this is it's a foreign key. Foreign key, and choose your column right here. Here the student ID that's in a soccer team table. References to, I need the name of the column, the name of the table, sorry, the name of the table, and then the name of the column in that table. So I need you to create a foreign key on this column in a soccer team referenced to student table with a student ID column. So this is how it works. And come here. This is my goal silver here, silver student ID. All right, so if I go here, I'm gonna see my silver key, and this is the gold key. And now I connected those two tables using referential integrity, which is mean the relationship between the primary key and unique key. If you want right now, if you want to drop any call, uh, any constraint, just in case if you say, hey, I want to drop it, you say alter table, let's say students, here students, and drop constraint. Oh my, cons, con, it's I'm missing here now. Constraint called here PK. It's not gonna drop because this constraint, the primary key, it has a foreign key. I could not drop it, but I'm gonna show you the error that I'm gonna show here. See, the constraint PK student is being referenced by a table soccer team with a foreign key constraint called fkey soccer team. So I have to drop this constraint first, and then I will be able to drop the primary key constraint. I'm gonna say alter table soccer team and drop constraints called here. I'm gonna say right here. So here where I'm gonna drop my constraint, it's dropped. Now from here it's dropped. Now I am able to drop the primary key constraint. Here we go. It's dropped as well. So this is how I alter my tables, adding my constraints, and I am able to drop it as well. The same thing for the unique key, just like alter table and add constraints. The name of the constraint here or the key, and just simply say a unique, just like this one. All right. Thank you for watching and see you for next videos.